We sound real good.
I like that, Cactus.
No, I wasn't being facetious.
It sounded like you were being facetious.
No, I was being smart.
Genuine?
I was being
There
genuine.
you go.
I do like the cactus. So happy 2024, everybody. For people listening at home, Jacob makes a display every time. So you can watch us on YouTube and see the display.
Yeah, every day it should be different.
Yeah, that's what he contributes to the podcast.
And I'm proud of it.
But this time he brought in a full cactus, and I like that it covers part of the Moist Monday sign. We have a sign for those people that just listen too.
Yeah, we put in some effort to this.
Yeah. The backdrop will look nice, and we'll just look like us.
Yeah.
We're not nice, we're average looking people. But guess what? It's 2024. How you doing?
Happy New Year, everybody. This has been a moist New Year's Day. We are obviously recording this beforehand because as this comes out, we will be...
Hungover as fuck.
No, as this comes out, we'll still be drinking.
We'll still be at the bar.
Yeah.
We'll be able to be the first person to view it.
Yeah. So I hope you celebrate this with us.
Yeah. And also, it actually makes sense because we've been getting moist today.
But we have
We
been.
went out to the bar, you know, had a few drinks, had a few meals, had a few eats,
There you go.
and we continued to drink.
Yeah.
But it's 2024, and this is what my voice is going to sound like for the rest of the year.
You think so?
No, I hope not.
Sexy.
How you doing, baby?
It's not as deep as it was earlier today. You're loosened up.
Well, that's because I, took a shot of whiskey. That helps. I'm sick, okay? Just kidding. I have a cold.
So, yes.
'Tis the season for sickness, but 'tis the season to hopefully get over your sickness and have a great fucking 2024.
So let's reel it in with a little Uxe Sax.
Yeah,
for
we
the
got a
new
lot of
year.
stuff to talk about.
Hit it.
Happy 2024. Cheers, everybody. How's it going? Happy Monday. Happy Moist Monday. The first Moist Monday of the year.
It starts with a moist Monday.
Oh,
Isn't that
dude.
sick?
And it's going to fucking end with, I don't know. I haven't looked that far in
Me
advance.
neither. Yeah.
But 2024,
I live in the present.
it's wild, dude. You graduated in 2014.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Because
This will
last year I graduated in 2013, so I was like, oh fuck, it's been 10 years. And now you've been at 10 years.
Yeah, and I know
Doesn't it suck?
I'm in a Facebook group with people I went to high school with and
Yep.
I really don't know if I'd go if they held
I didn't
an
go to the
event.
10 year because I'm like, since social media's around, I see most of the people and I'm like, oh, you have kids, you're married, you're
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of my friends wouldn't go
exactly
because
because I wasn't
elsewhere.
cool. I wasn't hanging out with cool people.
I'm just saying my friends don't live around here still,
Oh,
so
yeah,
I doubt
went
they would
right
go
back.
for 10
My
years.
10-year anniversary was at Smash Park.
What is that?
Smash Park is like this weird bar in Des Moines where they have like a little bit of arcade games. They have food. They have 2 bars, but then also you can play volleyball. You can play pickleball. You
All
can
right.
play I think that sometimes you can play dodgeball. And then when it's
I
nice
didn't
out,
enjoy doing that in high school with these
it's
people.
like a massive bar, and that's where they did it. And it was nice because it was like 21 plus.
Sure.
So,
Well,
like-
yeah, because everyone graduated is 21 plus.
No, but they're
too.
like, don't bring your kids.
oh, sure, yeah, that would be
'Cause
weird.
some people our age have kids.
Yeah.
But I do want to talk about something that happened before it became 2024.
Okay.
You sent this to me a few days ago, so hopefully you still have the link to it. Our podcast
Oh yeah.
made it in a top list.
Yeah, we got.
We got an email about that we made it into a top list. Isn't that wild? Our podcast, the Moist Monday podcast, made it into it. We're in the top 80 of a specific thing.
The list was. It wasn't worded this way, but it turns out this is what the list was podcast with the word Monday in it.
Yeah, we're in the top 80 for Monday podcasts.
Not podcasts that come out on Mondays.
No, podcast with Monday in the title. So I got really excited, and then I'm like, how many are there? And we're not high up.
Well, of the 80, we're number 56.
Hey, I mean, could be better. Maybe
Could be worse.
Could be worse. We could be 80. We could. Do you think there's any monies that didn't crack?
Maybe. I don't fucking know. Because, yeah, I'll find the email.
Dude, you sent it to me, and I was like, what? We made it on a list?
Yeah, it's called the Top 80 Monday Podcast, but
The
it's
top 80 Monday podcast.
but it's just podcast with the word Monday in the list. So number 1 is Monday Morning Mailbag and More.
Never heard of it.
They have 5 episodes a month. That's more than us, unless there's 5 Mondays in a month.
So they put out more than okay. Interesting.
Well, yeah, it would be every Monday. You'd assume all of these are every Monday.
Yeah, because that's what we do.
Got a motivational Monday, mental health Monday, Monday morning QB,
Quarterback.
Monday morning data chat, but all the way down.
Dude, I haven't heard of any of these. So you were telling me you went through the list?
No, none of these are famous at all.
But dude, we still made a list though.
Yeah.
We're still on a list.
Yeah, we're number 56, right behind the Murphy Monday podcast, which is a podcast where they review Eddie Murphy movies on Mondays.
Yeah, and
they've not posted in a year.
Yeah. So they're ahead of us, and they haven't posted in a year. Yeah. So, but it's Eddie Murphy, so at least they have a specific.
I would love to
topic.
get on their podcast, talk about the Golden Child.
Well, and also he's in a new movie.
Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to be good.
But he's coming back
Candy
as
Cane Lane or whatever.
No, he's coming back as Axel.
Oh, I did see that they're making another Beverly Hills Cop.
Dude, and also like from the trailer that I've seen, he still looks great.
Yeah, Judge Reinhold's back too.
Dude,
he does not look great.
Every time you call him Judge Reinhold, I just think, who the fuck is that? Oh, and that's his real name.
Yeah.
There's an actor named Judge Reinhold.
Because you know him from Arrested Development, where he plays a judge.
And also Gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just watched that together.
Yeah. My name is Judge.
But we're on a list.
Yeah, we're right behind the Murphy Monday podcast, where this podcast is designed to celebrate the life and career of the legendary actor, comedian Eddie Murphy each week, but they have not posted in a long time.
So how did they get above us?
I
bet we're the most active Monday podcast.
They went off of Facebook and Twitter, which we don't have a Facebook.
Maybe we should start doing a Facebook. You can do like Facebook clips.
I don't want to do a Facebook.
No, I don't want to.
Because that's where my family is.
No. I'll do a Facebook for other things.
Right.
But not for this is like let me do the social media that
no one will see that we know.
Yeah, exactly. So Threads.
But we are right behind Monday Mindset with Josh High. And the description is just start your week off on a high note. He's 1 episode a month.
Dude, I love that a lot of these Monday episodes are like motivational podcasts. Yeah. And then it's just us.
Well, also
where we just discuss what's our bio? What is our bio? I think it's ripped from
It's what you wrote.
Yeah, it's what I wrote.
Welcome to the Moist Monday podcast. Tune in every Monday as Jacob and Robert discuss a variety of topics while drinking a variety of drinks.
I think it's a great fucking bio.
1 episode a week, average length 75 minutes.
75 minutes? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Because we usually shoot for an hour. Yeah. So that means that we've had some long ones that we
definitely have. But everyone else has like a Monday title, but it's like 1 episode a month, 1 episode a month.
So how did we get only 56?
18 episodes a year.
Oh my God.
2 episodes a quarter.
So maybe we should make a Facebook so then we can be number. Dude,
if we could make number 1 on
there's
this
no
list.
reason we shouldn't be number 1.
Well, we'll have to look into the Monday morning mailbag and more. Or we can reach out to them, do a little collab.
The Monday collabs.
The Moist Monday morning mailbag and more.
They sent us an email. Whoever made this a list sent us an email.
FeedSpot. I don't think FeedSpot's a real website either.
No, but dude,
we made a list.
We made a list, and that's the first of many. So get ready, ladies and gentlemen, because this is episode 111.
Do you think they'll do a list of Moist podcasts? God, if we're not number 1 on that, I'd be pissed.
We're right behind fucking Kraft Mayo. They started a podcast. Speaking of that, though, it's 2024. We're going to keep talking about it. Let's make Moist 2024 Word of the Year.
Yep. Remember, just look up the word moist this week.
Yeah, just keep looking
We'll
it up.
tell you this every week as long as we remember.
Yeah, which we probably won't. And also, another thing that we always forget, my name is Robert.
I'm Jacob. And welcome to Moist Monday.
Yeah, this is Moist Monday podcast. This is probably why people are like, what the fuck am I listening to? And I don't know their names.
Yeah.
You know? On YouTube, we have name cards that pop up.
Yeah.
So you can visually see what our name is.
Yeah, so remember, check us out on YouTube and subscribe to that if you listen to just the audio form.
But our YouTube's been growing. But speaking of the new year, new you, new me, do you got any resolutions? You thought any? Because you did. I'm surprised you did the books.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I didn't listen to last year's episode. I don't remember.
I think I wanted to perform more, which I think I technically did, because I did some weird spots last year.
Yeah.
Because I did a private event. I did the
magician thing.
You
performed a few. Yeah, there's a few times you performed multiple times in a month.
Yeah. I don't really know. I would like to find just some more hobbies that I enjoy. I would also like to travel a little bit more, but like, just some like little out of the state stuff. But also, I do get married this year, so I need to keep that in mind. I need to save.
Maybe that should be a resolution
to get married this year. Yeah, I would like to keep that.
Yeah, hopefully you can do that.
Yeah, we'll see.
You still got 10 more months. right? October?
Yep.
For some reason, I always think October 8.
Yeah, because that's how it used to be before Julius Caesar and Augustus Caesar added July and August.
Fuck them.
Yeah, because December is Des, which is 10.
See, stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
I get it. I get it. I think last year I don't think I came up with any.
I don't remember.
I think I was just like
kind of the basics.
I was gonna do
want to work out. Yeah, do school.
I do want to do better this semester.
Yes.
Than I did last semester because I think I missed half my classes.
Jesus Christ.
So I don't. We talked about this in a different episode, but I don't think I deserved 3 A's.
No, that's wild.
Yeah,
but you got them.
I'm good at what I do.
I guess, but what you do is not showing up, and you're good at that.
Yeah, but it's not. I don't want to like. I didn't do that when I was working, and now I'm doing that with school.
Yeah, that's not great.
I'm not good at that.
No,
it's a bad habit,
and that's a bad thing to not be good at. Is showing up.
Yeah, and showing up's the hardest part.
Yeah,
but also it's the easiest part because sometimes you can just show up and do nothing, but you're there.
Very true.
You all right over there, buddy?
I'm tired. I had a big lunch.
He's getting a little sleepy boy over there. I'm freaking feeling good. I'm drinking a screwdriver.
Yeah, I'm drinking Modelo.
Oh, he's drinking. He said, "I can't handle orange juice. I need a normal beer."
Yeah, I didn't want just straight orange juice right now. It's just a lot of sugar.
It's very sweet.
It is.
But so I was just curious if you had any resolutions, but maybe I'll check in.
None specific right now.
I think we need to make specific ones.
Sure, because we are still a week and a half out from New Year's.
Yeah, we're filming this before Christmas, okay? Spoiler alert.
Yeah.
For the people listening at home and watching at home.
Because we don't take holiday breaks on this podcast.
No, a lot of podcasts do.
Yeah, we want to give you that is what I'm most proud of this podcast, is that we've done every week from the start.
Yeah, we don't miss a Monday.
We
even
gave
if it's
up
a holiday.
on Fast and Furious for a while, but that's
Those
fine.
are extra.
Yeah.
I mean, you got back to it.
Eventually, yes.
That's because I had computer issues. But speaking of 2023, let's wrap this year up in a bow and talk about the things that we love. Music, movies, and video games. The 3 things that are amazing. So I had this idea to kind of just talk about the top 3 of the things in each of those categories from this year. But there might be more. And also I have a few like in my movie list, I have a few movies that didn't come out in 2023, but I watched them for the first time in 2023 that are on my top. Like they're top movies that I saw this year.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Because I just wrote down things that came out this year.
So what do we want to start with?
I mean, games, movies, or albums, your choice.
Let's start with movies. I got movies first.
All right, because I just listed every movie I saw this year that came out this year.
I only saw 3 movies that came out this year.
I saw like 10, but I wasn't a fan of most of them.
Okay. Because you did do a couple of reviews.
Yeah, so I can just...
Oh, I forgot Fast X came out.
That's on there,
That's
yeah.
not on my list. I forgot about that one.
Because I have Saw X.
Yeah, not a fan.
Nope, I did not like that movie at all. No One Will Save You, which is a horror movie on Hulu. It's an alien movie. That one is up there on my favorites of this year, which is wild.
You didn't even mention that to me.
Mm-mm. Then The Flash, which was not good.
Did you think it was going to be good?
No.
No, yeah.
Fast X, which was horrible. And then Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
That came out this year?
One of the better Marvel movies there are. That's probably my top
Was it beginning of the year? It feels like a while ago.
I mean, I didn't see it till it came out on Disney Plus or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
But I would say that's probably my favorite movie of the year is Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
I mean, I like the first one. I don't think I've seen the second one.
I don't like the second one, but I love the first one. Third one's the best of the 3.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's a very good...
But do you have to watch all 3 to understand it?
I don't know. Because I have seen all 3. I don't know what you have to pull from where.
And also, it's just... Marvel's confusing to me.
But this is one of the better Marvel movies, I would honestly say. Evil Dead Rise, which I did really enjoy.
I saw a scene from that.
Yeah.
It looks pretty cool.
It's scary.
I mean, it's Evil Dead.
Yeah.
So you know it's ridiculous.
And they did Evil Dead correct. Super Mario Bros., which was fine.
Yep. It's on my list.
I was overall disappointed in it.
But it's fun. It's a good background movie.
Yeah, it's what I expected. Yeah. Shazam, which was very bad.
That's another one where it's like, why would you watch that?
Ant-Man Quantumania, which is maybe the worst Marvel movie there's ever been.
That sucks because I love the original Ant-Man.
Mm-hmm.
And Paul Rudd.
The third one is fucking horrible.
Is the second one good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Third one's like weirdly bad. Like if you just watch it as a storytelling structure, it's a fucking mess, let alone just everything about it.
Yikes. That sucks.
Knock at the Cabin, which was M. Night Shyamalan. It was disappointing. It was fine.
Was there a twist?
Yeah, but I thought it would be more interesting than it was.
Is the twist that it's not a real cabin?
No, it's a real cabin.
Isn't that a scary movie? Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah, that's on a real cabin. That would be a twist. Yeah.
But you know what drives me nuts about that movie? The movie poster
Gave it away.
Yeah,
and so did the trailer, and people were mad about that.
but that movie's scary as fuck.
That's a good movie. See, I see that more as a comedy than a horror.
Yeah, because it gets fucking ridiculous.
Then Megan, which was not good. Megan was a 3 as the E.
M3 Gan.
Yeah. So I would say by far Guardians of the Galaxy was the best movie to come out this year that I saw. I'm also very aware I did not see any of the big movies.
Yeah.
Because I didn't see Barbie or Oppenheimer.
Well, guess
I didn't
what?
see. Yeah, I know.
You own Oppenheimer now.
I know. That was like 3 days ago and I haven't seen it yet.
I am curious, when you do watch it, we got to talk about it on the podcast.
Yeah. Flower. Oh, shit. What was the DiCaprio movie where I know the true
Flowers
story?
of the Killer Moon?
Yeah, where that looked really good.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that either. Also, The Killer came out.
The Killer?
Yeah, it's a fuck. He did. I'm pretty sure he's the guy that did The Social Network.
Oh,
and it's that director.
Yeah,
yeah.
Shit. That and then also Godzilla -1. I really want to see, and the new Studio Ghibli.
Dude,
Hayao
Godzilla
Miyazaki.
looks badass.
And then Hayao Miyazaki's The Boy and the Heron. Where all those are in theaters now, and I haven't seen them yet. But I assume all of those would beat Guardians of the Galaxy 3 for me.
I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy is fun. So the 3 movies that I saw this year that came out.
Besides Fast X.
Yeah, besides Fast X, Oppenheimer, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, I know you saw that.
Super Mario Bros. The movie. I watched Super Mario Bros. The movie and Five Nights at Freddy's in the same day at a Friendsgiving.
Oh, okay.
You know, so they just had them. It was streaming.
Yeah, did you actually sit down and watch Five Nights?
It was a little freaky, a little spooky.
Sure.
But I liked it. So my top 3.
Or the only 3?
No, my top 3, because 2 of them didn't come out this year.
Oh.
But I watched them this year.
Okay.
That's why I told you. I was like, some of these aren't, but I watched them in 2023 and they are. So first and foremost, Oppenheimer.
Sure.
Fantastic.
Which I know I'll love.
Then number 2 is a documentary.
Okay.
Searching for Sugar Man.
Sure. That came out a while ago.
It came out a long time ago, but I saw it this year. I talked about it on the podcast. Rodriguez, incredible. It's like literally my favorite documentary.
Because you saw it like a week before I discovered Rodriguez and told you about it.
We watched it in school, and it's incredible. And then my third movie that I had never seen till 2023, No Country for Old Men.
Okay. I enjoyed that movie. It wasn't in my top, though.
Well, There Will Be Blood. Remember,
Yeah.
There Will Be Blood was really good too, but that's like...
There Will Be Blood, I understood it was an incredible movie, but I did not love it.
No, but No Country for Old Men.
I did like.
Yeah. And that's, dude... That movie was fantastic. From all I watched a ton of movies this year.
Me too.
But those are my top 3 movies that I watched this year.
God.
So what were your top 3? You could say just of the ones you saw this year.
I'll play a little jazz. I'll pull up just my IMDb and see what I saved recently.
Okay, let's play some 2024 jazz.
You should make it robot noises. All right. Of my top 3 movies I saw for the first time last year, I'm going to start with number 3.
Okay.
Kingsman.
Okay, yeah, you told me about this.
That's
yeah.
Izzy's new favorite movie.
Wow,
I really, really enjoyed it.
The first one, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. I haven't seen any of them.
I haven't seen the sequels yet. I heard they don't touch the original, but the original, very fucking
What
cool.
type of movie is it?
Spy action thriller.
Oh, okay. So I would love it.
Yes,
Yeah,
it's pretty
I'd love
fucking
it.
great.
Kingsman, yeah. I need to check that movie out.
Number 2, 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Oh my god,
I love that movie so much, and I'd only seen it for the first time this year.
Dude, honestly,
I
haven't seen it yet.
Came out in 1968.
I haven't seen it yet.
Second best movie 2023.
Yeah, but dude, 2 of my movies didn't come out this year. No Country for Old Men, it came out like 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah, but no, 2001: Space Odyssey is truly incredible.
I mean, it's Kubrick, dude.
Yeah.
But it's also, I feel like you got to be in the right mindset to watch it. You can't just put it on.
Sure. All right, my number 1 movie that I saw this year, it's Speed Racer.
Oh, don't
Unironically.
even do it to me.
Came out in 2008 by the Wazowski siblings.
Don't even.
It's so fucking good.
Don't.
You need to rewatch it. It's so good.
I guess I gotta watch it high.
No, same with 2001: A Space Odyssey. It probably helps with Kingsman too. But no, those would be
Maybe
the top.
I'll take that little cookie, that little candy I get.
That'd be my top 3 movies I saw this year.
Speed Racer is the best movie you saw in 2023. That's so
for the first time.
Yeah,
yes.
that's so stupid.
No, that is. I think that movie is absolutely incredible.
I just don't get it. But
it's so good.
But I'm glad that we can have different tastes.
Yeah, because we dislike a lot of the same, or we dislike things
that one of us loves.
Yes,
I get what you're trying to say. Yeah,
there you go.
And I try. I'll give it. I own it. I bought it.
I don't even own it.
What?
Yeah, you could have given me that
top
for
movie
Christmas. Of this year.
Well, now I know. That's going to give it to you Christmas for next year. But also, I have a massive DVD collection, and
I have a massive DVD collection.
You haven't been over lately.
That's fair.
Dude, my shelf, because you know how I built a custom shelf for it?
Yeah.
It's almost full. That's like 400 movies. It's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, now let's move on to video games. So I have 4 on my list, and for this list, these are games that came out this year.
I think I also only have 4 in their games that came out this year.
So
I'm guessing we have the same number 1.
Probably.
Yeah.
My number 3 is going to be 2 games.
What's your number 4? Oh, is that part of it?
I have 2 games in my number 3 slot.
Okay.
So I have 4 games, but I couldn't pick.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, okay. So my number 3 slot is Shredder's Revenge.
Oh, I forgot about that game.
And Mario Wonder.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic fucking game. Shredder's Revenge, awesome. Retro style. Dude, you love
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, you love it too.
Yes, I don't have that on my list, but that would be my probably my number 4.
Yeah, fantastic.
Out of 5.
And then Mario Wonder, I 100%ed fantastic. At first, it felt a little boring. And then once you get into it, you're like, okay, this is actually really cool. And there's levels that are like fucking hard as hell.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I love that it's like easy enough for kids to enjoy, but then hard enough for gamers.
You can actually get, a challenge. So my number 5 would be Pikmin 4.
Oh, okay, nice.
I really like the Pikmin games.
You said it was a little short though, right?
It was crazy short. I could have.
So that's on the Switch, that's right?
Yes, and I was really excited because also it had the mechanics that I really like, but then it was just like, oh, I'm done.
So
all of a sudden.
Have you played the entire series?
I've played 2 and 4.
Okay.
That's it.
2's pretty good, I think.
2 was incredible. I'm thinking about buying that for the Switch too because they have an updated version.
Oh, like a remaster,
yeah,
remake or whatever.
Remaster of 1 and 2 together. As long as 2 has the multiplayer
Oh,
of it,
yeah, we've
then I
talked
would
about
get
that a ton. I've never played that.
I think that's one of the best multiplayer where it was very different than a normal 2-player version of a game because it's basically you're just 2 people with your own group of Pikmin, and if you ever cross paths, your Pikmin will just fight to the death, and you have to like call them off each other. I think that's so funny.
That's awesome. But I know how you play games multiplayer, and you would just go out of your way to have our Pikmin attack.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, because I know how you play.
And then if you lose all your Pikmin, you lose the game.
Yeah, you're fucked.
And it's so good. But like I like the idea that it's just on site, a street brawl. And the Pikmin 4 had a 2-player version, but it had that aspect a little bit,
the same.
But it wasn't. All they needed to do was do the exact same thing, but update it.
Yeah. So that's your number 5. So you have 5 games in your list.
And then number 4 would be Shredder's Revenge.
Shredder's Revenge.
Because
So
I love Shredder's
so
Revenge.
now you're at your number 3.
Yes.
What's your number 3?
It would be Pizza Possum, also for the Switch.
Oh, dude, I just played this on Monday.
Yes, it's a great
days
game.
ago.
It was like $6 on the store. It's a great 2-player game.
It's so stupid. But very pick up and
not
play.
a lot to it. Exactly, yeah. And like we've beaten it already, but we still want to keep playing it, which is fun.
And you can do it fast, or you can be kind of slow and methodical about it. You know,
it's all you are is a possum or a raccoon, and you're just trying to eat a bunch of food and
not get caught.
There's like one button and a joystick to play, and that's
so
it. It's great.
Anybody can play it. It's fantastic.
It's under $10. I highly recommend it if you have a Switch, and also if you have a person that you like playing co-op with. It's a perfect game.
It's also a great game if you have someone that doesn't really like video games, but kind of likes video games. They would probably like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they're not a hardcore gamer, they would probably like it. All right, number 2. My number 2 is an indie game called Hunt Down.
Hunt Down. Okay.
This is a game Wes and I streamed, and it's a fantastic run and gun platformer, co-op, retro inspired. Dude, Hunt Down, the music's amazing. As soon as we beat it, I wanted to play it again.
Okay.
Like, I was like, dude, this game is incredible.
Hunt Down. I'll have to look for
it's
that.
fantastic. It's so fucking cool.
All right. What's
your
it
number?
for?
Switch.
Okay,
on
cool.
Switch. And it's an indie game, so you could probably get it for cheap, I would think.
Nice. My number 2 would be Resident Evil 4, a re-release of it. It's one of my favorite video games of all time.
Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is your...
Yeah, I'm playing through it right now again.
How does it feel? Like,
I don't really notice it. Because also, like, obviously the graphics are better, but when I first played it, the graphics were good for that system
because it was GameCube. Yeah.
And
And
then I had
GameCube
it,
still looks good.
and then I had it for the Wii. I think they've re-released it more than once, I'm sure.
I mean, it's arguably one of the best Resident Evil games.
I think by far it's the best Resident Evil game.
Like a lot of people love that. I really like the remake of 2, like on PS4.
Because I played 2 a little bit because that was a 64 game, wasn't it?
Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, 64
PS1,
and PS1. Yeah.
Because I've played that one, I never owned it. The fourth one was the only one I've owned besides like the Wii game, Umbrella Chronicles,
which is pretty good. And that's a light gun game.
Yeah, that's on the. I could get that for the PS4 too.
Oh, and use the motion? Fuck, dude, that's an awesome game.
Yeah.
And our number one, I'm guessing it's the same, but we haven't discussed it.
No.
Little guy named Link.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Porn, dude.
Incredible game.
I love Tears of the Kingdom. Dude, I haven't
beaten it yet. I'm not even close because Izzy plays it more than I do.
That's wild. Tears of the Kingdom took up months of this year. Like literally, it slowed the channel down for Gaming Off the Grid. It just like, and I want to like, because I played it with Wes, I want to now play it again on my own. Because I feel like I would spend my time
doing different shit.
And I want to like, because I barely explored the depths.
Because you just beat the game, right?
Well, we did a lot of other side stuff.
Yeah, you have to do stuff for yourself though.
But there's also massive. Like it's a massive game. Highly recommend. It's the only Zelda game I've beaten. I've really only played. To be honest.
Beat Breath of the Wild. I beat Wind Waker.
So you played Breath of the Wild. What do you think's better?
In a way, Breath of the Wild's better because it's a little less complicated. But some of the complicants I really enjoy.
See, I like the crafts, the crafting, and
there's certain aspects that were just nicer. Like not everything broke right away in Breath of the Wild.
Oh, okay, so that's nice. Yeah, because you would have a weapon and then you're like, fuck, it's broken
within like one fight. Yeah,
that sucks. But man, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, that's a fun game because Izzy and I play it very differently.
So are you guys on the same save file?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, we have different files and then we'll watch each other play because we're at such different points.
And it's so fun. It's a fun game to watch because you're just like, oh, what are you doing?
Yeah,
what are you
weird
up to?
Puzzle
or you're
solving.
like, oh my god, I never found this temple, and like. We got most of the shrines. We got over 100 of them. I think there's like 150 total.
All right.
So that's a decent amount.
Yeah.
Because the shrines are one of my favorite parts. I love puzzles and like.
Right.
And then we got the shrine detector. Do you have that yet?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get that pretty early.
Oh, do you?
Yes.
We got that pretty late in our playthrough. Sure. That's what's so cool. You can play the game a different way, you know? But that's a really, it's fantastic. I think that's an argument for Game of the Year.
It was in the running. Because I think Baldur's Gate 3 won.
Baldur's Gate 3. Well, and then also Spider-Man 2. But I haven't played those two games.
We don't have PS5s.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing for next year. Because I might get a PS5 like near the end of next year.
Maybe.
Like maybe a Black Friday
PS4
deal.
Still is thriving.
Right. And I don't need new games.
And I'm still loving the Switch. And the Switch is still active.
Yeah, the Switch, that helps a lot.
Unless they announce a Switch 2, but...
That'd be annoying.
I mean, there's rumors. But man, the Switch is just such a versatile console.
Because I can't imagine ever selling the Switch.
That's how Nintendo goes, though. Like,
I sell my 64, I sell my GameCube.
Yeah, they make consoles to freaking test the test of time.
And I miss my Wii.
Yeah, and I like every NES, Super Nintendo, like
everything but the Wii U.
I love the Wii U.
I know you love the Wii U.
You never played it.
I've played it. I never loved it.
If you get a Wii U, you don't need a Wii.
I guess.
It has a motion bar.
Sure.
It can play Wii games. It's backwards compatible.
Sure.
And then it comes with a tablet. It's just a lot more expensive than a Wii. And there's not Wii games.
Not a lot of great just Wii U games.
Yeah, because they've all been ported to the Switch. Now let's move on to albums. This was tough.
Yeah, I didn't listen to a lot of new albums this year.
So I made a list of the albums I did listen to.
I have 3 albums.
Which isn't many. And then it's going to be hard to rank them because I don't know them that well. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I listened to 6 new albums this year.
I've listened
to a lot of other albums.
Yes.
But albums that came out in 2023, I listened to 6. So
I have 3 listed. I know I listened to a few other ones. Like I know I listened to the new Paramore album, but I didn't love it. So I didn't. Yeah. I listened to it once. Like a lot of albums that came out where Spotify advertised it, I would like play through it once and be like, all right, never again.
Oh, Panic at the Disco? Yeah. Or was that last year?
That'd probably been last year.
And that was your top album of the year last year?
God, that was the worst album I've ever listened to.
I still tell people what you told me.
That I was nervous I would get in a car accident and die while listening to this album.
To it. And then it's like that would be played at his funeral. And I think I'm telling people this if they've never met you. And I'm like laughing while saying it. And they're like, Jesus Christ. And I'm like, no, it's funny. Like... They're like, you're talking about your friend dying? No, I'm talking about the album. That's how bad it was.
All right, of my 3, I mean, they're all... also of my 3 artists, all of them were my top 5 of Spotify Wrapped.
Okay, yeah. One of mine is.
So I guess you have 5. So list your first 2.
So, I'll do bottom of the barrel. So I have 6 actually.
Okay.
So I'll list the 3 that didn't make the list.
The President of the United States.
No, they didn't. They didn't put out an album.
Okay.
I think it was last year. But bottom of the barrel, listen to it. It's fine. Foo Fighters, but here we are.
Yeah, I did listen to that one too. It's nothing special.
There are a few songs that are starting to grow on me.
Sure.
But they're not my favorite. Like they'll like come on my playlist and I'm like, okay, I'll just let it.
Fine.
I'll let it play. 72 Seasons by Metallica.
That was a good one. So I've listened to both of those this year. That's the yellow one, right?
I did get it on vinyl. I do actually like it a lot.
So it's very strong.
And then I do really like this album, but I haven't given it enough time yet.
Okay.
It's the new Queen's album, Queens of the Stone Age, in Times New Roman.
I do hate them.
Yeah. I forgot it came out this year. So those will be like the bottom, and then I got 3 more.
Yeah, all right. So I've listened to 2 of those. Yeah. Those 2, and then the Paramore This Is Why, I think is the name of the album.
Okay. See, I like Paramore, but I never really gotten into them.
Their After Laughter album is my favorite of their stuff. I have that on vinyl.
Okay. I'd probably recognize the cover.
Very fucking good. All right, so I'd say my number 3 would be Ro Capara's I Hope Hell Isn't Real.
Whoa.
It's very much an album made up of singles because he's a new artist.
Yeah.
So he's very much writing songs for like TikTok.
Makes sense.
So it's a good
song.
And it's a good album. It's an album full of good singles. So it feels
it's like a best of kind of?
But
it's an album?
Yeah, it's a collection. It feels more like it. Okay. It has less of an album feel to it, but I like most of the songs from it.
See, so it's like, I like the way you worded that because I do like albums because like the artist is like, this will flow into the next one. It's a story. And
yep.
So it's a collection.
Yes. This feels more like, these are like 8 good songs that he wrote.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy him as an artist.
That's one that I might recognize, but I don't recognize him by his name. Yeah,
you probably recognize 2 of his songs that I've played a lot.
And also, I've been off TikTok for like 2 weeks now, so.
Sure.
And dude, feels great.
Yeah, I bet.
It is wild because everyone's like, I wanted to send you this, so I'll just show you in person.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna get off it, but I've cut back.
Good. It feels so good. It's gonna help so much when school starts again that I won't be on it.
Sure. What's your next one?
Okay, so number 3 is gotta be. This is another one where I need to spend more time with it, but out of the ones I listen to, it's number 3. And that is One More Time by Blink-182.
Sure. I did listen to that one as well. I did enjoy it.
I do really like, there were a few songs that they're fine. But
because the One More Time
single, I love that. That song was in my top 100.
Wow.
Like, it was like top 10. Probably.
Yeah, because I've only done the full album once all the way through, but I've heard One More Time several times.
It's fantastic. And also, I mean, it's Blink.
And it did a good job of hitting nostalgia.
It's Blink back, baby.
Yes.
It's the 3 of them, which is awesome. Even though they're old.
Right.
But they're still dumb.
And he beat cancer. Yeah. The other one's hunting aliens.
And the other one's
married to a Kardashian.
And the other one survived a plane crash.
That's true, yeah.
And talk about that one more time.
Oh, right, they do.
Yeah. It's just all about them, like...
surviving shit.
Surviving shit and be
just
like...
keep going.
And being like...
And now we're back.
You shouldn't have to go through that for me to say I love you.
Yeah. No, that's
a very sad song.
It's a good song. Well, because also the music video, it's purely trying to hit nostalgia points too.
Oh, I've never seen the video.
Yeah.
So it's like old vintage of them?
I mean, just got a lot of weird like little clips and stuff of.
Okay, I'm going to have to watch that. I'll watch that while I'm editing this. I'll pause it and put it on. Okay, what's your number 3?
Well, my number 3 was Rokapar. My number 2, I would say is Small Leak Sink Ships. It's my all-time favorite band.
Oh my God.
But they released an album called Low Tides.
And this is in your Spotify Wrapped.
Yes, which I very much enjoyed. It doesn't, like, where their last album I think is perfect.
Okay, so it's not as good?
It's not as good, but I don't think anything's as good.
Oh, okay.
Like, truly, that is my favorite album of all time. Is Golden Calf, yeah.
I'm going to have to borrow that.
Yeah, maybe, have it on vinyl.
And maybe do an
review
episode.
It, yeah. There you go.
Little upcoming project.
Yeah, it's got really fun singles. They still have the sound that I really enjoy. I hope it takes off, so they'll go on a big tour. They've announced a small tour already, but it's just...
Anywhere close?
No, West Coast. They're from Portland, I think.
Sense. And it sounds like it's hard when you're a smaller band.
Why would you come to Iowa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Iowa's the last place you'll go.
Do you remember one time you commented on a small band's page, come to Iowa, and they played in Des Moines and we didn't go?
And we didn't go.
Yeah. Oh, so who was that for?
They played at Vaudeville?
Yeah. Fuck. I
Yeah,
can
who
picture
was
the album. Not the Go-Go, the Ready Go. Fuck. I can
who?
picture.
Was it like a...
It's got Go in the album.
Was it like an emo band?
No.
Who was it?
They sing Coming of Age.
Oh.
Yep.
Dude, I love that song.
We met them at Warped Tour.
Yeah, dude, they're fantastic. I can picture the album cover.
Yeah. No, it's got like Go in it.
Coming of Age.
Fuck.
That's in my liked
Is
songs.
that not the name of the song?
No, it is the name of the song. I can picture exactly
I know.
what you're talking about.
I looked it up though, and they're not on here.
I got them in my Spotify liked songs.
Me too.
I don't think Go is in the title, dude. I'll find it real quick.
The Karma Killers.
The Karma. So Go's not even in it.
No, they have a song called Go Go.
Oh, okay, that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because that's exactly. God damn it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Go
picture
Go.
the four eyes. Yeah.
All right, the Karma Killer Strange Therapy. Strange Therapy.
Maybe I need to listen to that album.
Yeah, I think
Because Coming of Age is fantastic. That's like, I think that was their best song.
Well, when we hung out with them,
Yeah. And then they came to Des Moines.
we didn't go. But I remember you commenting on like a post of theirs and say, "Come to Des Moines," and they did, and we did not go.
And they're like, this guy's nobody's here. Fuck Des Moines. All right. My number 2, this is tough. But I think I got to go with Royal Blood, Back to the Water Below.
I didn't know they had an album this year.
It came out.
I really like Royal Blood.
I don't have it on. Actually, I do have it on vinyl. I'm trying to think. Where did I pick it up? I don't remember getting it. But I love Royal Blood. I don't know this album. A lot of these, like, I haven't spent a lot of time with yet.
Yeah,
which sucks because
you just
like,
love the band, so
I
you
love
trust
the band,
album.
but I have listened to it a few times. But my number 1, hands down, I've listened to a ton. I think it's an EP. But it still counts as an album.
Okay.
What's your number 2?
This would be my number 1.
Oh, this is your okay. Yeah, you started it. Yeah.
My number 1 would be Noah Kahan, Stick Season, We'll All Be Here Forever.
Here we go. Noah Kahan.
So it's a re-release of his last album, but he got famous in between, and he did a song with Post Malone. So it makes sense to re-release the full album with it.
And you said it's really good.
Yeah. No, I love it. It's my favorite album of the year. Noah Kahan is probably my favorite artist I discovered this past year.
Yeah, he's blowing up.
Yeah,
we were at the bar earlier and they were playing him.
Because I found him like off of a TikTok that blew up, and then I think that just kind of snowballed him where people started discovering his shit, and now he's huge.
Damn.
He played SNL like 2 weeks ago.
Holy shit.
Yeah,
okay.
no, he is huge.
Isn't that wild that that can happen?
Yeah.
And that's a dream of everybody.
Yep.
That does music.
But some people it works. But I feel you have to put in the work before because you got to
have a back.
You have to have some strong legs to stand on. Yeah. He had a great album to go off of when he was promoting the big songs from it.
My number 1, and it's not going to be a surprise to you.
Okay.
Become by Beach House.
Oh, sure. Oh, I didn't even know they released a new album this year.
I think it's an EP. I think it's an
gotcha.
EP. And I think if I read right, I could be wrong, but I think these are songs that didn't make the cut for the last album.
Oh, okay.
For Once Twice Medley. These are so I think it's like a 5-song EP that didn't make the. So there's songs from that recording, but the album came out this year.
I don't even see it on here.
Become. You're not seeing it on Spotify? That's how I listen to it a lot. I don't think I own it on vinyl yet. But Beach House is one of my favorite bands. This is my best. So I used to describe them as just like vibes. I found a better way to.
There it is.
I found a better way to describe them that makes more sense. Sunday morning.
Okay.
Doesn't that make like it's like
I get that.
Like it's like you know how Sunday mornings are like slow and like
but they're nice.
They're nice and relax like you're sipping on coffee.
That's when I usually
Beach House.
That's
dude.
when I usually listen to like 60s music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like they're a Sunday morning band. But I listen to them all the time. Beach House, one of my favorite fucking bands.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, and I'm so glad I got to see them last year, 2022. A year and a half ago, I guess.
Wild.
And you were there.
Yeah.
Dude, that was such a surreal.
That was my first time seeing them. Listening to them.
That was my first time seeing them. Too.
Live.
It was a bucket list concert for me.
That wasn't my first time listening to them.
And you were like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Dude, it was a weird concert because...
The opener
was wild, but I've never been to a concert where I close my eyes.
Oh, sure.
You know, like I just like, you know what I mean? Just
You need to get in the
vibe.
small leagues.
It's similar.
You would close your eyes at their concert for
Okay,
sure.
are they Sunday morning?
I don't know.
Kind of a Saturday night band.
Like a Thursday night.
Ooh. Okay, I can get down with that.
Yeah.
I can get down with a freaking Thursday night.
Like that's what I'd play for this weather right now. Same with Noah Kahan.
Nice and gloomy.
Noah Kahan's a good gloomy weather band.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty fun, dude. But that's basically our 2023.
We didn't do a lot of the good stuff.
I mean, we covered the bases.
What's your favorite book you read this year?
Did I read a book?
This year? Not the one that came. I didn't read one that came out this year.
The probably maybe the last book I finished.
Subtle Art.
Subtle Art, not giving a fuck. I don't remember if I finished another book this year. I think I finished a wrestler book, yeah, about Mick Foley. But I'd also been reading that book for years.
Sure.
You know?
Because
you read 12 books.
I did.
What's your favorite? Better not pick your sisters.
No, The Stand.
Oh, okay.
The Stand is perfect by Stephen King. It's fucking incredible.
Yeah, but that's also what, 60 hours?
It was a 48-hour audiobook, I think.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even know how many pages that book is.
You could drive to fucking DC and back and not be done with that book. Like, that's wild. You ever been on a road trip and listened to an audiobook?
Yeah, but it was with my coworker, and I listened to a podcast, and he fell asleep while his audiobook was playing.
Oh, so
it was an audiobook about Darth Bane.
Is that when you were on
of
your
the
way
Star Wars
to
universe?
Oklahoma City?
Yeah. He was like, and then afterwards he was like, "So what'd you think of it?" I was like, "I told you beforehand. I have a podcast in my ear
I
at
have
all
a Bluetooth.
times."
And he's like, "This podcast is about Darth Bane.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get into your Darth Bane hole."
What?
You know, like, because
Keep going.
insinuating what was going to happen in Oklahoma City.
A Bane.
I just picture like Bane, dark. I was picturing like I was trying to compare it to your butthole.
Sure.
You know, but it didn't.
It did not work.
If you would have embraced it, it would have.
I couldn't embrace that if I tried.
I do got a weird topic to kind of end this episode with.
Okay.
And this is a topic we talked about before, but not on the podcast.
Okay.
You ever heard of the word time travel before?
I have.
Have you ever ran into yourself? You know what I'm talking about?
Have I not talked about this on the podcast?
We
before?
haven't talked about this. We talked about this at Up Down.
I feel like I've told this story before.
because I haven't told my story. So, time travel. Do you think it exists?
No, I honestly don't, because the thing is, if time travel existed, I think the moment it could only. I think the only way time travel can exist is if once we invent it, it starts there.
And so it's always been existed.
No, as in it starts when we invent it, and then then you can go in the future at that point.
Oh, so you can't ever go back.
I don't think you can ever go back before it was created, because also if time travel, if as a civilization we invent time travel in a month from now, everybody in the future will travel back to that time to try and patent future technology to make money off of it.
And now everything, it would be a massive boom.
Well, because the fact is that not a lot of people would do that, but enough people would do that every invention that would happen, because so few people would do it, but so few people throughout all of time would be a crazy amount of people. So then it would be a race back to the original starting point to patent future technology. So it'd be a technological boom that we could not support. And I do think it would just cripple us completely. So I don't think time travel will ever truly exist. I do believe in the whole wormholes will punch you through different points in time.
Okay.
I don't know if we can actually control it though.
So with that in mind, you've met your future self.
I had a moment in 2014,
Damn, you know the year?
because it was after my senior year of high school. It was the summer after that.
2014?
No, it would be 2015 because it was after my freshman year of college.
That's about the same time that I...
Interesting.
Mine was probably 2014 or 20...
Mine was the summer of 2015.
Okay. So you think you ran into your future self?
I saw a guy that immediately made me think that it was me in the future.
Okay.
It was while I was working at a snow cone shack.
Yep. Tropical snow.
Yep. And he came up, but he ordered a snow cone I do not like. He ordered a Tutti Frutti, which I believe is grape and grapefruit. Two of my lesser favorite flavors.
Yeah, but when you become older,
maybe
your taste evolved.
Or maybe he's trying to throw me off.
Yeah, maybe he's like You don't want to give away it.
So the guy had the same tooth as I did.
Yeah,
I have a more recognizable smile because I have my teeth. I had braces, and then I got hit in the mouth when I was supposed to wear my retainer, and then I never wore my retainer.
Is that when you got hit with a printer?
No, this was at a Crown the Empire concert. In a Wall of Death. I got a hard elbow right in the tooth,
and
it tipped it like it. I remember my mouth was bleeding from it. And I guess I don't know if that's the exact time this happened, but I noticed my teeth were a little more out of place than they used to be.
Damn it, it just stayed.
But then they also naturally moved back that way anyways. Okay, so maybe I just kind of used that as an excuse to my parents.
And because you're like, it's fun.
My retainer doesn't fit anymore, yeah.
Because I was at a rock show.
But that's the story behind it anyways. I think because my left tooth is further out of place than my right tooth. So I kind of have bad buck teeth if you like look at them.
But not terrible.
No.
And also facial hair helps.
Yeah, and I don't mind. I like having not perfect teeth. But this guy had the same teeth as me. But he had hair. So that was an aspect. I did wear a toupee for a while, so maybe I get back into that in the future.
But also when you think you saw him, you had hair.
Yes, and he had long hair.
Okay.
He had like long, like split down the middle, pulled back.
Oh, so like a ponytail?
I don't know. I don't remember where it went. He might have had like a hat on or something. Either way, I knew he had longer hair and it was pulled back. But he also he was also wearing a long sleeve jacket.
Oh, so you couldn't see any tattoos.
But it was summer in snow cone season.
He was wearing a long sleeve. What the heck?
Yep, man, long and full jeans and shoes. I studied this dude because immediately when I saw him, I was like, oh shit, that's me. But he did not have any hand tattoos, which I do plan on getting.
But you don't have any at the moment.
Right. So there are aspects to it.
Yeah, but maybe you're like...
Maybe I remember all of this, so I have to then put makeup on my hands and all that.
Or maybe you're getting hand tattoos to be like, that wasn't me.
Well, either way,
you're trying to change the future.
Or either way,
because you know the future.
Either way, I just want hand tattoos.
No, I think you're subconsciously trying to change.
It was something I kept in mind at all times because also that day I texted my mom asking if she saw someone come in that looked a lot like me.
Oh, Walgreens?
Yeah. No, I texted her right after he left because I was like, that's how like weird I thought it was that
similar
dude
height.
Yeah, and like he looked like me. He had my eyebrows. He had my eyes.
How old were we saying?
Mid to late 30s.
And you actually interacted with him?
He ordered a snow cone from me.
And that's it?
Yeah.
Okay. And the entire time you're like, wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Well, it was immediately when I saw him, I was like, that dude looks like me. And then I saw his teeth, and I was like, those look like my teeth.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird, dude.
And it was just a solid moment that I'll never forget.
Dude, yeah. Do you think, and that's the only time that's happened?
Yes.
Yeah. I've had something similar happen to me.
All right, let's hear about it.
And I saw Jacob's guy. No, I'm just kidding. I was like, you look old.
Can you imagine if you just saw me like walk past with hair and a jacket on?
What the fuck? You got prosthetics? No. So this is like 2013, 2014. So about the same time that you saw it. So maybe time travel got invented around this time.
Maybe. And we just didn't know about it?
But I didn't interact with my guy.
Okay.
So at this point, I'm working at the Hy-Vee bakery. Hy-Vee is like a local grocery store. So I'm working in the bakery. And so I'm wearing like my white outfit, you know. And at this point, Hy-Vee used to have this dining area.
Yes.
Like you could go and just sit there and not.
Many people did.
Yeah, you could like bring your laptop in. So I would sometimes, I wouldn't normally take a break. Just because I work nights, like a closing shift, you know, so like 2 to 8. Mm-hmm. But like, I don't know why I was taking a break, but I had friends in the kitchen. So they would sometimes give me food for free. I'd give them cookies for free. Yeah. So maybe I was like eating a sandwich or something, but I was sitting in the dining area, which is weird for me because I don't do that.
Often, yeah.
Yeah. And I get there and it's empty. And I sit down and then I look across the way and there's one guy sitting there. And he's hunched over, sitting by himself. But he's wearing a red flannel with a black hoodie, which is my like
signature look.
He's an old man, and he's just sitting there alone, just looking down. And he's like bald and like older, but does have like.
How old do you think he is?
Probably in his 50s.
Okay.
Like, and he just like.
So our guys did not travel together.
No, but he looked weathered, and I'm already feeling like I'm getting weathered.
Yeah. We've gotten a glimpse of you looking old already.
Yeah. So, dude, I remember like sitting across from him. I never like interacted with him, but I was like, dude, I felt it like in me.
It's a weird feeling.
I was like, is that? And then I couldn't stop staring at him because I was like, God damn, dude.
It's a weird feeling when you're like, oh shit, that's me.
Yeah, it was,
and you have no reason to think
it
that.
was fucking wild.
Because also you didn't plan on thinking that day. It's just a sudden like, oh shit, that's who I am.
So why do you think? This is a good question. Why do you think your future self? This is hypothetical. But why do you think your future self went to that moment?
So if I'm being skeptical and saying that is me in the future.
Yeah, let's just say hypothetically it is.
I don't think he traveled to that I don't think he traveled to that specific time. I think they traveled back because it's easier to live in the past than live in the future. I think they took a one-way ticket. And
they're just like,
that it's easier, it's cheaper, the world was better back then.
Wow, okay. We're getting fucking deep.
No, if I would honestly, I don't think he took a vacation to.
So why do you think he came in to visit you?
Purely because he remembered it slightly and maybe like I don't.
In a nostalgia?
Yeah, of like, oh, I remember enjoying this. And then maybe he was like, oh, that's me. Shit, I shouldn't be here, but I'm here.
And that's maybe why you ordered a different flavor.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because also that mall.
It's weird that you interacted. Yeah.
Right, that he talked to me.
Yeah.
And like
he. Remember his voice?
No, I don't. Which is interesting because I have a more specific voice
you have
as
a unique
well.
Voice, yeah.
But I think it would be more so that they are living back in this time.
Okay.
Because it was a simpler time.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather live in 2014 than 2024 right now.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm not looking forward to the next few years of how the world is going. I feel like back then you did more so.
Yeah.
But also I feel like so maybe they went further back and they're just continuing
and they were just
live.
aging.
Yeah.
And they were living.
So your guy might have gone way back.
And so I think
because it sounds like he's like 15 years older than me.
Yeah. So I think he picked this time and location because this is the only time I've ever had like a public job.
Sure.
And so if he was trying to somehow communicate with me without communicating with me, all my other jobs, I've worked like in a shop. I've traveled a lot to different houses. Dude, there's no way I remember what house and what day.
Yeah, because nowadays that's how I would be
and
too.
Also, at this point, I'm unemployed. So how would you find me now?
He'd be here.
But I'm here on a random Friday. I'm usually not here on Fridays. You know?
He could come every Monday.
Yeah, and he might walk by. That'd be wild. You just look in.
There's no way he wouldn't come in, though, for a podcast. You in the future?
Yeah, but I don't know if you're allowed to fucking disrupt that.
But you're in the past, so what's it matter?
But then it just fucks everything up.
How does the ripples happen?
So so I think he wanted to like make it known. So that's why I was like, I'm gonna go hang out in this cafe area, in this dining area, and then dude. Yeah, so I never go and sit there.
Yeah.
Why did I sit there that day?
All right, so
that's what's weird. That's what's weird to me.
Our next recording session will be. It'll be a while because we have New Year's Day to deal with too.
We might record that day, but
we might do a hungover. So don't come then. January 8th, 2024, I would like to invite our future selves to sit in on that recording.
Oh my God, dude.
We'll both remember where I lived. We'll remember the
I've
studio.
been here so many times.
And also you will have edited this in the future. So I would like to further request that Jacob and Robert in the future, since you've already listened to this and you've already done this, I guess you know if you come or don't. I would like to...
Why am I getting scared? I'm getting nervous, dude.
I would like to invite both of you to sit in and just do a simple interview on our podcast.
God, I'm picturing...
Hopefully they're still friends. But imagine...
Dude, but I'm picturing my guy.
Yeah, so imagine a 40-year-old me, but a 60-year-old you.
Well, also, dude, my guy looked old, lonely, and sad.
Mine looked greasy.
Yeah, and it's just like, God damn it.
Not great. Like, Izzy definitely left him in the future.
Dude, I feel like I'm just like... So that's why I traveled back, because I was like, it's better.
Yeah. No, that's
but still not good.
So I think
still not good.
So I think they live in the present. They are just older.
But I haven't seen him since. What if my guy's dead? What if just you come in? Yeah, there's a photo of my grave.
But a photo of you as an 8-year-old.
Oh my God. I'm nervous.
I don't think they're gonna come.
Yeah, but what if?
What if two fans of this podcast come and they try to ploy us? You'd have to have a lot of work done to look like me, though.
But also, dude,
did the guy have your moles?
I don't remember.
Because that's why I looked at my guy's teeth.
It was across the way, but it just I had that feeling within me.
Sure.
And I've seen people wear red flannels all the time.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that. And dude, I look like a lot of people now. Red flannel, beard. I think he was clean shaven.
Weird.
But I was clean shaven back then.
Oh.
But he was just like, hunched over, eating, just kind of just doing his thing. Dude, it's going to freak me the fuck out if we're recording and someone just walks into the door.
Imagine how I'll feel. This is my house. But you are invited.
And then they just go, you invited me.
Yeah.
Just, what the fuck? What do we call them?
Jacob and Robert. The Moist Boys. The Moist Men.
The Moist Men.
They would be the Moist Men in that
Oh my God, the Moist Men.
All right.
We're the Moist Boys, still.
Yeah.
And those are the Moist Men out there living. Hopefully we're on different paths because I feel like both of our guys are not living good lives.
Yeah, mine did not look how I hope I look in 10 years.
Yeah, I was like...
Yours sounds real rough.
Yeah, just sad, lonely, depressed, living in the past.
But also I love that
it's wild that we both have these. I wonder if anybody else has similar.
Write in at moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com.
If you've ever experienced, you have a feeling inside of your, like you feel uncomfortable.
I had a coworker that experienced that once.
Okay, and they have that same feeling.
Well, because this man walked up to me and said something to me. He was like just a basic this is when I worked at the movie theater, and then a coworker who was a friend of mine immediately walked up. He's like, "What did he say to you?" I'm like, I just said it back. He's like, all right, cool. I'm like, why? He's like, I'm not positive, but I have a gut feeling that's me in the future.
Oh my God.
Yeah, because this is a guy who came in like once a week to a movie.
Oh, so he was recurring.
Yeah, and he was a weird looking dude. He had like bleached hair and a bowl cut. And the guy I worked with did not. So I don't know why he assumed that. It was just, he's had a feeling.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So that guy was like, I just like movies. And this is where you, oh my God. Can you, man, it's going to be so sad if we grow up and like, the time we travel back to is like that. It's like that was the best years of our lives.
I feel like we'd have to go further back to live nicer things for longer before things got weird like it did now.
Yeah. Yeah, so maybe we live a great life and then we're like, okay, things are getting shitty. Let's go back to like high school.
I'd want to go back to like, I think I would.
Like 2010?
I'm thinking 2000. Play the 2000s for a while. I mean, like you got to do 9/11 again. But also,
at this point, you're going back, but you'd still be old.
When did Obama start? Because that
2008.
Yeah, 2008 might be a good, like 2007.
Yeah, those are good times.
Yeah, and then just kind of keep doing that over and over those like 10 years.
And then you can like gamble on sports.
That'd be nice. Yeah. But also, apparently, we didn't because we do not look good.
Well, yeah,
because we don't know what sports to gamble on. We don't know who wins.
We don't care. We don't pay attention.
Exactly. Yeah.
God.
Yeah, if I went back in time, I don't know what I could do to make things better.
I'm like, I know the Chiefs won one time. I don't know what year.
Yes, you got to bet on the Chiefs a lot.
And I think they sucked for a while.
Well, also, I'd be like, in the future, there's going to be an iPhone 15, and they'd be like, what did it do? I'm like,
maybe that's why.
I'm not sure.
Maybe that's why they were looking lonely and depressed because they're not allowed to talk to people.
Yeah, maybe
because they can't, and people think they're crazy old men.
Well, but like not even allowed to. But I'm like, they're gonna make a really good movie on Oppenheimer, and they're
about the atomic bomb.
Well, no, people be like, okay, there's books about that. I'm like, yeah, someone's gonna make a movie about it. It's gonna be good. I can't do it.
Batman.
Yeah.
What?
Like I can't like pitch things because I can't do them now. I can't do the good things people did back then.
No, I'm just still me.
Yeah.
We just start the podcast earlier.
That'd be worth it.
Would it?
I don't know.
But then we'd already been doing it.
Yeah.
But we are at 111 episodes.
Yeah, we wouldn't be able to buy our IP, which we didn't do it originally, but.
Oh my God.
Well,
I'm so nervous.
For January 8th. January 8th, 2024. Future Robert and Jacob, because they would for sure listen to this.
That gives you 2 days to travel from DC from Jan 6.
You think that's where we went?
No, it's just a joke. Every time I see January 6th, I just
sure.
Oh, the riots.
The riots.
Or whatever it was. The
insurrection.
Yeah, but they freaking stormed the Capitol.
Only one person died. Isn't that wild? Well, one rioter or one stormer.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Let us know if you have a future self. Also, let us know your positive resolutions for the year.
Yeah, give us suggestions.
Also, give us topics. No one's ever been like, hey, talk about this.
That's true.
But maybe because they like us too much. They don't want to force it.
Yeah.
But we like ideas.
Yeah, I would love ideas. We're running low.
I mean, 111 episodes.
Yeah, that's 111 ideas right there.
More than
At least, yeah.
Some episodes are multiple ideas.
Well, like 10 of them are Fast and Furious, though, so that doesn't help.
That's still 100 episodes. Still freaking badass. But this has been the Moist Monday podcast.
We hope you enjoyed
First
it.
episode of 2024. The Moist Man.
Help us bring in the new year.
Oh, you just
help us bring in the new year.
Yeah, there was a comma in that sentence for sure. Help us bring in the new year.
Well, future me will figure it out.
He's gonna knock at your door, and we're gonna both cry.
God, yeah,
I'd be like, "Don't open it."
Lock it and look at him, but he pulls out a key. Ugh, God, that'd be gross.
And the trip part is there's windows, so we just see him,
and he knows what we're doing because we invited him.
Oh God, I'm gonna be sick that day.
How much worse would it be if just you showed up?
Yeah, so I don't have a key, so it's just a guy that keeps knocking. Act like we're not home.
He sees us. He knows what this is.
God damn it. I'm going to have nightmares for the next week and a half.
It's just future you.
I don't want... Like, that's terrifying. You're not scared at all? Of the possibility?
He had hair. I don't think it's me anymore.
Yeah, but you're not scared of, like... That could be a fucking toupee.
It could be the wig that Hank wears.
That's why it's greasy. You know? He's like, this is the last pair I could afford. And guess what? Still have Hank.
Yeah.
Hank wears the hair
Can you
when
imagine if like a headless Hank was with him?
He goes, Hank wears the hair when I go to bed to keep it stiff. God. Jesus.
Yeah, that'd be... I hope they don't... Well, I hope they do show up because that'd be great for the podcast. We'd make it way further than 56 on Monday podcast.
I think we'd blow up.
Yeah.
But also people... There'd be no way to explain it.
No way to prove it. Well, unless, if a man showed up with all the same tattoos that I have, that's proof enough for me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of effort.
Faded.
Yeah. Because when I picture myself old, I don't picture myself tattooed.
See, that's the weird part.
Uh-huh.
And you're saying he didn't have hand tattoos.
He didn't have hand tattoos, no. But he was wearing a long sleeve jacket.
In the summertime. Mm-hmm. That's weird.
And he ordered a Tutti Frutti snow cone.
That's weird.
Which, granted, I haven't had yet.
Might be good.
Maybe I love them. It's grapefruit and grape, though. That doesn't sound good.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good at all.
I do like grapefruit beer now.
And I like grapes.
I don't like grape flavored shit, though.
Jar Ranchers?
No. I like grapes. Not grape flavored.
You ever had a frozen grape?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I gave you frozen grapes.
Oh, maybe you're the one that showed it to me.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah. Make sure you follow us on TikTok, Threads, and Instagram, Moist Monday Podcast. Subscribe us on YouTube, Moist Monday Podcast. Send us an email, moistmondaypodcast@gmail.com.
About anything we talked about or anything you want us to talk about or anything at all.
Just fucking be our friend. Be a Moist Mutual. We love you. Happy 2024. Let's fucking kick this year's ass, even though I'm scared for the future.
Remember to look up the word moist.
Search it, baby.
It's moist is the word of 2024.
Let's search it,
We're
dude.
really going to try and get a partner with mayonnaise.
I love it.
I know.
That's the mayonnaise I use.
Yeah, me too.
It's great mayonnaise.
It's good mayonnaise, yeah.
I use it every
God,
day.
can you imagine if they sponsored us? God, if
they sponsored us and then we get kicked out on our future selves.
That'd be good for all of us.
Yeah, but then we're just outside looking in the window at them
with
talking.
Mayonnaise.
Yeah, just with the spoonfuls.
Love the song.
Play Uxe Sax.
Happy Moist Monday, everybody.
All right.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Peace out, everybody.
Dry bones, lazy bones, big bones, dance around in your bones.